Hey, what is up everybody? Today I got a video of upgrading my Ruger 1022 backpacker with the x22 backpacker mount. This allows you to put an optic mount right on the front of your 1022 backpacker so your optic holds zero better with the barrel, especially during takedown. So when you get this rifle, they give you a mount so you could put an optic right here on the frame of the gun, but that always doesn't hold zero, especially when you take the barrel off and you do a takedown. But this Magpul accessory solves that issue. So we're going to install it today, and we'll do a quick video on how to do it. So let's get this box opened up and I can show you what we need to do here. So it looks like we're going to be taking some screws off. This obviously replaces the original lug in here that holds the fore end together. So let's get to it. So first things first, here we go. Let's see here. Perfect. You know, I'm actually pretty excited to upgrade this thing. I've been wanting to put a red dot on this rifle, and I wanted to do it the right way, not the cheap, simple way that Ruger gives the optic mount for you right out of the box. I just knew that that wasn't always going to hold zero like this would be, but it's not a terribly expensive upgrade. I got it off Prime Day, so it was a little cheaper, but I got it for I think 40 or 45 bucks, which I'll tell you right now, that's about the cost you would get it if you worked at a gun shop. So decided just to get it off Amazon and go ahead and do the upgrade. So let's see here. Disassemble. All right, step one, complete. Remove barrel assembly. Step 2, done. All right, step 3, we gotta remove the stock block. So how we're gonna do that is there is a hex nut right there, and I'm assuming that that's all that keeps this bad boy in place. So boom. Oh, this is a very long nut or bolt. Wow, so that just pops right off. Super simple. All right. So now we got this. Let's further read the instructions. All right, depress the locking plunger and remove the locking lever. If necessary, use a small screwdriver to relieve the plunger. Slowly release the pressure on the locking plunger and remove the locking plunger detent. Use a 9/64 hex key to remove the 2 mounting screws. So, interesting. I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver, so I'm going to pause. Alright, I got my screwdriver. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So that just pops right out. Okay, holding pressure. There we go. That comes out. We're going to keep those parts just like that. Spring comes out. Okay. Now it looks like we have some more bolts, some more hex bolts. So let's see here. I think it's going to be this one. Is that right? I can't see. Nope, size down. There we go. Okay. Pull that one aside. Put this bitch on, and we just slowly remove the screws here. So it looks like none of these are like super tight, so it looks like they're all kind of just a little snug. Which, if you want to do this upgrade yourself, you can. I mean, you can definitely take it to a gunsmith, but definitely not needed. If you're handy with just a screwdriver, I think you can get this upgrade done. So there's the original locking lug there, or just lug or bolt, whatever you want to call it. Looks like we can clean this off just a hair. All right. Next step. Looks like we're going to be doing this in reverse order now. So, got to start with this guy. Now, so it looks like it's going to go that way. No, they should honestly just put this on from the start. Stop, just quit beating around the bush. If you need to make the gun 50 more bucks, make it 50 more bucks. But then you are already upgraded for this sweet optic mount. And to be honest, I think this rifle's main competitor is the Henry Survival Rifle. And every little bit that this has over that rifle, I don't think that's like a bad thing for Ruger to have. Especially since that rifle is so cheap. If you have more stuff to compete with them, like, why the hell not? So, alright, now reverse order. The spring will go in first. We'll pull that pin out. This goes in. And then drop that pin in there. Maybe. Might need the screwdriver. No, we got this. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. Now, I'm kind of curious as to how that just doesn't not come out. Do I need to whack on this with a mallet or something? I'm going to pause and go grab a mallet just to be safe. 1 second. Well, I couldn't find the mallet, so let's do this. Pull that off. See if it really is not wanting to. The thing is like, that's not coming undone, and I think that's because this is putting pressure on it. So let's see. Yes, I think that is the case. So if I release that, then I don't think this is going to come off now. So yes, that little inner piece puts pressure on it, so you don't need to smack that in. I'm glad I took the time just to really focus in on it. All right, now let's put the optic on, or not the optic, the pick rail. And the nice thing about this pick rail is it has little grooves, so if you still want to use your iron sights, then you still can, which is nice. I don't quite have an optic ready for that, but or at least for this rifle yet, but at least in the next month I'll have one. So, all right, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. All right. All right, come on. There we go. Okay. We'll just get those going and threaded, and then we'll tighten them up once all of them are in. Kind of do a lug nut scenario on like a car. Come on, there we go. The other issue is these are so small, it's kind of hard to get them in. I mean, if you had an Allen wrench, I'm sure it'd be much easier, but you know, well, that's why this is like this. So there we go. Look how much easier that was. So guys, what do you think? What optic do you think I should put on this bad boy? I'm just like I really like my Sig Romeos. I've had two now, and I haven't had any issues with them. I think they're great red dots. They are definitely budget friendly too. I was looking into a Vortex one. That might be an option, but alrighty. Alright, and we're on there. Now the last thing we need to do is put the handguard back on. So let's do that. That fits in just like that. And then it was that one. Interesting. It's gonna make me thread it like that. It won't just drop in. All right, whatever. And then alrighty. Just snug there. And there we go. So, move that aside, wipe that off. So there was the original lug there, and then this is the upgraded version. And so as I was saying, that indent right there lets you still use your iron sights, and I'm looking down the barrel, and that is still the case. So you get an optic on there. It looks like a Sig Romeo would fit just perfect right on there. And so the last thing we need to do to get this gun ready for a red dot sight is we got to replace the lid cover on the stock. So Magpul gives, or not Magpul, when you buy this gun from Ruger, they give you a second lid to put on top of here. That way when you run a red dot, you have a better cheek rest. So it's your cheek riser. I'm gonna try to be careful this time because last time I broke it when I switched them out. Let's see here. Just like that. There we go. And then this one goes on. There we go. And then my magazine is coming out. And we're all set. So we got the higher cheek riser. There's the original one. So it gives you, looks like maybe ½ an inch higher. But for a red dot, that's perfect. And now this gun is fully upgraded and ready to go for a red dot. So there it is, guys. I think where the rest of this gun build is going to go is I want to do a binary trigger in this thing. So Franklin Armory makes a binary trigger for 1022s, and I'm sure it will swap in. So I'm going to do that. And then a suppressor down the road, and obviously the red dot, and then this thing will be fully set up. So I did add a thicker rubber butt pad when I bought the gun, and then I obviously have the 1022 sling. So this gun is coming right along. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful for you guys that have a 1022 backpacker, and you can kind of see the upgrade there and then how it gets installed. So until next time, guys, thank you.